I am here with my cohorts, Reverend Aaron and SoCal Shannon from Punks for Progress. How you guys doing?
Hey, what's up, Mike?
Good.
This video is a report back from the Punk Against Trump Make Punk a Threat Again show, which Shannon, you went to on it was a 2-day show, but you went on Saturday, correct?
Yes,
So
I did.
tell us a little bit
Damn,
about
that sounds like a good show, man.
so many good bands on it.
Yeah, we did, didn't we? Talked about this on our What the Fuck report, right? Didn't we
Pushed it
talk
on the
about
what?
this? I thought so.
Yes,
So
I did.
So tell us about it. You get there, you're there on Saturday.
It's at the Glass
Um,
House in Pomona.
Yeah, I got there. It was a good sized crowd. It wasn't ridiculous, but people were kind of coming and going, I think, you know. So it wasn't ever out of control, but I got there and Go Betty Go was on. I caught the last song, which kind of sucked because that's who I wanted to see. Family. Anyway, I went with family.
I did.
Darn
I
it.
can't, I've done that. I've totally
Ah,
done that. You get to the show and like the band you really
God.
wanted to see is like on. And I'm like, God
I'm like,
damn it.
that's what that I don't care about anything. No, I did. I wanted
Remember
to see other
Aaron
people too, but
at Punk Rock Bowling? Want to see Interrupters? And what happened? We got there and Interrupters were already on.
you still managed to get some video.
I
And
did.
Shannon, really great Go Betty Go video.
Oh,
So you
cool.
did catch the last bit of Go Betty Go, and then and it's also. So go ahead, Shannon. So what else? Tell us more about the show.
yeah. And then what? I had to use the restroom. Sorry, I'm very detailed. um, yeah. So that took a while, and then
play.
and then I went downstairs and aggravated assault was on, and I checked out their whole set and had
right
a
on.
freaking awesome time.
Oh, very cool.
Aggravated assault. You mean naked aggression?
I mean, they could. Oh my God, you
Oh
guys!
my
I'm so
God,
sorry. They weren't even
Shannon.
there. Were they there? Did I miss them? Shit. Sorry. I'm so sorry.
Cool. But there was people tabling there. There was some resource information or whatever.
Yeah, but I just want to say that naked aggression was awesome.
Yes.
That was a killer set.
And you
Yeah.
got
After.
Did you play in the pit?
Pardon? Oh no.
You didn't play in the pit?
No. No.
Oh, okay.
I might
Just
break a
wondered.
hip or something, man. Like, I don't even know. I don't know how fragile my bones are. So, I spoke with a lovely woman for Orange County organizing crew. They were there registering people to vote, and I also spoke with DSA Los Angeles, dsala.org, if anybody's interested. And they were talking about rent being too high. And yeah, there's something.
You think it's high in L.A.?
Oh, the Affordable Housing Act.
Oh, gotcha.
Yes, on the
Yeah, for sure.
Affordable Housing Act. There isn't a number. It's just the Affordable Housing Act.
Google it.
So that's
California.
should be in a couple years. That's going to be there to vote on. And after that, I went outside and talked to a bunch of people. There was a group of young men that I talked to for quite a while. It was kind of strange because I don't even know.
Well, let me
we
set
were
it up.
talking about politics, which was cool,
Right. Yeah, go ahead.
But I don't know how it started out. I think my girlfriend was talking to one of them, and I noticed he had an old, those old TSOL shirts that were like pinstriped with the patch on the arm, like gas station shirts.
Right.
Or bowling.
Yes.
They're more like gas station shirts than
Yeah,
bowling
I know
shirts.
which ones
But
you're
you know what I
talking
mean.
about.
Yeah, I don't know when that was. I'm not
That's
good at
90s.
time. I think that was
That's 90s.
Or like early 90.
Yeah.
And so I said, oh, I remember that shirt. I like those shirts. He's all, I've had this shirt for 13 years or something like that. I'm like, oh.
Good for you.
I just thought it was strange because
Fantastic.
we were jiving with politics, and then it turned to that, and then because I was talking to his other friend, and then I continued to talk to him, and we just were talking about what's going on and kind of agreeing how crazy it is, with the economy and all that. And we did agree on some stuff, and then all of a sudden it was like this kind of, I don't know, white side came out. I don't even know how to explain it. And it was more, and he was talking about being a libertarian and
there it is.
all that stuff. Yeah. And so I was just like, okay, whatever. And I had passed out stuff to all them because they were very proud of the Anarchy A.
Right. Because they're thinking.
And then they realized that I was like not like them or something. And then it was like they looked down on me, and it was just strange. The whole time, though, there was an older gentleman in the back wall just laughing at me.
So what it is they call themselves.
It's like a circle.
They call themselves libertarians.
It's a circle jerk. That's
these libertarians.
Big waste of my time. I missed the band. I missed Voodoo, man.
But this is the thing. Let me say this: is that so they called themselves libertarians. They like that there's the anarchy symbol in our logo. So a lot of these libertarians, a lot of these people today, they call themselves anarcho-capitalists. So if you've been listening to Punks for Progress for any time, you know what a fucking anarcho-capitalist is. First and foremost, for those who don't know, it's a contradiction in terms. You cannot be an anarchist and a capitalist because the two fundamental core components
anyone with common sense would understand that, though.
Are the two core components of anarchism are you're anti-capitalist and anti-authoritarian. Okay, so these anarcho-capitalist libertarians, they think they're anarchists, but they're not. And so that's what came out. When you had explained this to me previously the day after the show or whatever, Shannon, it was like that was the realization, like, oh, shit. And you told them they're not anarchists.
My chin, I go, you're not a fucking anarchist. Give me my buttons back. I'm sorry, but he pissed me off. It was like, I was low already.
You go, dude.
And I was just like,
good for you. Hell yeah, give me back my buttons, punk.
They didn't. That's when the guy was laughing.
Damn libertarians.
In agreement with me. He was just
what?
Oh my God.
Die on a plastic bag.
Yeah, they were. I don't like this.
I got a story. There's a story behind it.
People that are younger than me can comprehend things, but it was kind of like the dude behind me was older than me probably, and it just was. It was like, okay, come on, man. Because he was trying to school me, and I wasn't having it.
And that's what I'm hearing is like they were just real condescending. It sounds like, and just kind of whatever, woman.
Yeah,
I mean, they didn't come out and say whatever, female, but
it was like
they don't know she's SoCal Shannon from Punks for
when
Progress.
That shirt was
obviously.
Made, I was like, never mind.
Nobody's impressed with your 12-year-old shirt from a band that we've known
in bed with your
30
dad,
years.
dude. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, he got that out of his dad's closet, dude. You know he did.
All right, well, that's enough time on the anarcho-capitalist confused people. But did you? There was a bouncer there too, right? That was.
No.
Yeah, I did get to catch the last song of Voodoo too.
Yes.
Yeah, when I was watching TSOL, I went up front.
Which your footage of TSOL is fucking fantastic, by the way. And there's a bunch of it.
Well, thank you. I was kind of too close, but I couldn't back up, or I would have been.
That was great. You're right up in it.
Because I was right up against the rail, and that was the problem with the bouncer.
But a real great
Jack.
For the media, but those guys up front, they scan the crowd and they have a phone. You know what I mean? It's not like they don't call for help when.
Where they stand in the camera pit. Right, and face the crowd. And...
Right, I'm just here to let media in. There wasn't one fucking photographer. They were all backstage. Well, I mean, it's not backstage, but you know what I mean.
No, they were. They were like on the stage. Yeah.
Well,
Yes,
there
they
was
were.
photographers there, and I got to just say this and give a shout out. And you were supposed to. I introduced you to him through social media so you could talk to him when you got there. But Albert Lycano was
He was
there,
standing in
One-
front of me.
standing in front of me of you as you're filming him. And you're
No
like, I never saw
way.
him. I never saw him. So funny.
Oh my
And,
God.
Well, we didn't know what each other looked like, so I don't know what I was thinking.
right.
But
But he
we
just
never
let me say
texted
that.
each other once we got there. It was kind of busy.
Well, no worries. I just kind of wanted to get him some stickers because he's a fantastic photographer. If you've been following our Facebook page, Albert Lycano goes to punk rock and metal gigs too a lot, and he just gets the most amazing photos, and we share them on our page all the time. And I just like wanted to be like, dude, we share your shit all the time. I wanted to give you some stickers and whatever. And she's like, it was so funny too because you're like showing me that you're sending me the video.
I should ask him like next few shows he's going to, and I saved a few. I need to order more. I got rid of almost all of them.
But you were like sending me the video, and you're like, oh, by the way, I never did run it. I'm watching one of the TSOL videos, and you're like, by the way, I never did run into Albert, and I'm like, I'm looking at him in your video right now. But anyway,
what a coinky dink.
So that's a little bit of a rant side note. But
Oh my
so
God,
tell us
that
about
was
this
funny
bouncer
as
dude.
hell.
So tell us about this bouncer dude though, because
So yeah, I mean, I was having a blast, rocking out up there, and all of a sudden this guy came behind me drunk and shoving into me, which is to be expected. It happens all the time. I'm not a wimp, not my first time, but then all of a sudden he started shoving me, and I'm like, dude, I'm standing here, like, because I know he's drunk, and he's out of it. And he's a big guy. I mean, he's not tall, but he's a big guy. And eventually, after about 5 times, he shoved me
sounds like
super
something I
hard.
would do.
And I don't know what was he was holding or something in his pocket or something, but it was like a camera lens or something. I swear to God. And it hit my back. I have a big old bruise. But he shoved me into the railing, which comes up to my chest because I'm short, and it just knocked the wind out of me. I thought I broke a freaking rib or something. I did. And I looked up at the bouncer, and he's smiling. And I go, dude, aren't you going to fucking do something about that? I'm asking the dude. He's oblivious. That's your job. And he's just like, that's not my job. I go, that's your job. And it was like shouting now. It's back and forth about that. And he's telling me, he's just up there to let the media in. And I'm like, do your fucking job. You're a fucking asshole. And he just kept laughing at me like I was a moron or an idiot. And
You're cussing at the bouncer?
2 guys standing. I was fucking flipping him off and cussing him out. It's like, dude, do your job. Do your fucking job. What are you standing there for?
And how tall are you?
Well, listen, Mike.
I'm cracking
I
up.
gotta
This
say
is
it.
awesome. You
I
go,
know-
Shannon.
Shannon's awesome.
Like,
But
do you have
I just
no
wanna-
idea who she is?
I
This
wanna
is
point
SoCal
this out.
Shannon right now.
Right. And I want to point this out. This fucking asshole, this dude, whoever the fuck he is, random dude, is laughing at a woman who is being like repeatedly physically assaulted by another person. And this fucking piece of shit looks on that and think that's funny.
And
So
the
just
2
from the
young
gate, there's
gentlemen
something wrong with this
next
dude.
to me were pushing the guy off back. They got rid of him.
Good.
That's who did it, not the bouncer.
Community self-defense,
And-
yo. What's up?
Yeah. I
and
hear
then
you.
so I just looked at the kid and I'm sorry, I don't like to belittle people. I say kids just because I'm 50, because to me they're young. That's
It's
all.
okay.
Not,
It's
no
okay,
disrespect.
Shannon. We're allowed.
But so
We're allowed to do
he's
that.
like-
We're old. We can call them kids. They are. They're younger than we are. They're kids.
But he looks at me and he's like, what the fuck? And I go, I know, it's like fucking Proud Boy motherfucker or something. He goes, exactly. And I looked at the guy and I just go, what are you, fucking Proud Boy piece of shit? And he looked at me and that, like, yeah, kind of almost choosing off nod and grinned. And I just was like, what the fuck? And then the song came on. I forget what song it is. It's Aaron's favorite song, I
It's off
think.
the new album, probably.
Anyway, so throughout that whole video, you can see the faces. He's smiling. He's looking. I'm flipping him off while the song's on, Like when I turn around and towards the end of the video, I'm flipping him off all the way around. So yeah, I was not happy, and I was just like, anyway, long story short, it turns out that a friend of mine's girlfriend is best friends with his child's mom. And I said, is he like a male chauvinist, like or a racist? And she said, oh, he's a total chauvinist. He's a fucking prick. I can't even see my my best friend. She's not allowed to hang out with me. So
it's everywhere. And you know, and
I mean, I don't know that he's a proud boy, but it was like he wasn't insulted by that. He just laughed at me still. So I don't know if that means
sure. It's a very
fraud or
no. Let me say this. Listen, it's a very important distinction that he did not say he's a proud boy. So we have to assume he probably isn't. But there is something
I just you know, it felt like that to me, that mentality.
Well, but there is something I've noticed in the social media swamp. Is I think now there's definitely a process that you go through and an initiation process to become an official Proud Boy, right? But I think it's kind of morphed into something a little more beyond that, a little, in a sense where there's people who are kind of like, they're like, yeah, I'm a Proud Boy. Like they're just kind of relating to it at home. They've probably seen Proud Boy videos or whatever. And maybe they haven't been officially indoctrinated into a Proud Boy club, but at the very least, so it's like a cultural thing almost. It's a disgusting cultural thing.
Oh, but I mean, Trump isn't a Proud Boy, but he's a chauvinist pig.
Right.
So
it's
okay to be like that again. Just be like they were in the 50s when it was legal to beat your wife. Well, shit, some places in the 70s.
And so obviously this bouncer knew what this bouncer knew what you were talking about when you said Proud Boy and liked that you thought he was a Proud Boy. And that's
I mean, see, I'm not positive on that. Like I said, could it just be laughing like you stupid bitch, just in general.
So anyway,
don't give him too much credit.
But
that's enough nonsense bullshit.
I don't know.
Still
I shouldn't be so nice.
Show, right? I mean, it was still a good gig. You got a bunch of great video. But you're gonna see the dude with the beard in all the TSOL video. Shannon, one of the things I did is I tried to
get out.
I tried to put the Punks for Progress logo right where he is. so whenever you see his face, there's a Punks for Progress.
He wouldn't get out of the way.
But dude, I love you guys, man, and I'm really stoked you went to
Shannon.
Thanks for getting such great footage.
Yeah, Shannon, thanks, man. I like I said, man, I would have been there, but I am here. So
you are in Hawaii.
I love the Glass House. I love that little part of Pomona. Dude, I'm so stoked you went and like handed our shit out. That's so fucking awesome.
Cool.
It was fun. It was fun talking to people.
Video. We got Go Betty Go. This is the order I put it in. We got Go Betty Go, Guttermouth, Naked Aggression, Voodoo Glow Skulls, and then a whole bunch of TSOL. So
fuck yeah.
Get the fuck out.
Yeah, I was stuck up there.
Thanks, Shannon.
Thank you. Love you guys.
Happy birthday. Are you drunk yet, Emily?
No, I just literally ran onto the stage. I didn't even have a wristband. You guys up the security. I sang for this band for a really long time. It is responsible for the best years of my life. And George Romero, what's up? So it means a lot for me to be here, so thank you for letting me play. Anyways, this song is called City Lights. Hope you like it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Stuck here with the city lights on. I'm scared 'cause I don't know where I'm going. The city brings me in.
say at a punk show? Do you say like anarchy or punk or really that mustache is terrible? You look like a waiter in a really cheap Italian restaurant.
Vince's.
Well, I mean, sorry, Kevin. You don't look Italian.
Can I get the ketchup sauce?
He's probably bald. That's what it is.
All right, we're here to run against Trump, correct? Now, how are we going to do it?
Fuck Trump!
Does anyone have any ideas?
Pretty good.
How we're going to just fucking get him out of office with singing shitty songs?
Fuck Trump!
I don't know. I have a hunch it just won't work.
Mark!
God damn it! My life's work is over.
Failed.
Democrats win again. Good job, guys.
Shit. I want to butt fuck Hillary Clinton.
Click and share all your news stories you want to.
Fuck Trump!
This song's called Look at the Donkey. Let's get this. I like these, you like it, she don't like these, I like it, you don't like these, I like it. Who the hell is really right? See this kid at a show, let him know he needs a beer. Fuck me, I think it,
control you got.